welcome to the No Spin News, Thursday, September 7th, 2023. Stand up for your country. So President Biden's off to India for the economic summit. Putin and Xi aren't showing up. No problem. Putin and Xi are causing havoc, and if they're there, Putin couldn't be there because he's blackballed now from going anywhere. Xi is sending his foreign minister or something, but it doesn't matter. They're not there. This whole thing is basically to foster economic cooperation worldwide. Some of that is in place and some of it isn't. I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other on these economic summits. Meantime, back here in the USA, the Justice Department is in full damage control mode over Hunter Biden. And that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points Memo. So, as you may have heard, it's been widely reported, Special Counsel David Weiss, he's a U.S. attorney in Delaware, who's been investigating Hunter Biden for more than 4 years. And he engineered that ridiculous plea bargain that the judge threw out because it would have protected Hunter Biden forever against any other charges. This is ridiculous. Weiss was behind that. He was ordered to do it by his boss, Attorney General Merrick Garland. So you know the fix is in, right? But the pressure on the Justice Department is huge. So Weiss now says at the end of September, we're going to charge Hunter with another gun thing. Okay, what's really going on here is that Weiss, the special counsel, doesn't want any financial stuff in play. He may have to, because the IRS has uncovered that Hunter Biden dodged about $1,200,000 in taxes. Now, Hunter did pay it back. He didn't. Some guy in California loaned the money to him, which Hunter will never pay back, and they satisfied the judgment, but it's still a crime. Still a crime. But Weiss isn't wanting part of that because that may lead back to Joe Biden, that financial stuff. But the gun thing won't, which is why Weiss is doing it. This is so ridiculous, all right? Now, we don't know exactly what the gun thing will be. It's probably going to be broken on September 29th. That's when the judge said you got to, reinstitute the charges. So that's what Weiss will do. What he's going to do about the obvious crimes in the tax realm, nobody knows. But what you should know and understand is that this is not an honest Justice Department. And that's really disturbing to me as an American. Okay? So how I know this is appalling is that the FBI is not involved with this. As far as we know, there's been no statement by the FBI, we're investigating Hunter Biden. We're investigating allegations of bribery of Joe Biden when he was vice president. Nothing. The only investigative agencies we know of are the two House committees, Oversight and Judiciary. FBI sitting it out. Are you kidding me? Sitting it out? That's your job. Your job is to investigate allegations that have been backed up by whistleblowers. Okay, there's evidence here. The House committees have uncovered all kinds of shell corporations, all kinds of money transfers to the tune of more than $20 million. FBI sits it out. That's corruption. What are we paying these people for? Okay, I don't care about Hunter Biden's gun charge. Yeah, he lied on his application. He got a handgun when he was addicted to drugs. You can't do that. Okay, punish him. But far and away, the Biden family grift, G-R-I-F-T, is the big deal. Where's the FBI? Nowhere. Now, I was on News Nation last night, and this came up. Roll the tape. I don't want Hunter Biden to go to prison. I don't care about Hunter Biden going to prison. I will tell you that it is outright corruption for the Federal Bureau of Investigation to ignore serious allegations that the family of a vice president grifted more than $20 million.
I just don't know why you're saying it's being ignored. I don't know why you're saying that it's not.
Because they're not investigating, Cuomo.
But you don't know what Weiss is going to put in this indictment.
There's no investigation from the FBI.
But you don't know what Weiss.
The FBI is the enforcement arm. Weiss just sits in his office.
Is the investigative arm, hence the word I for investigation.
It's the enforcement arm of getting evidence. The FBI gets a warrant. They go to Manafort's house. They kick in the door. They're looking for evidence. But there's no FBI investigation to the Biden family.
But then who do you think is doing the investigating for Weiss? And you don't think he's coordinating with the FBI? You think he's just ignoring that asset?
I don't know what he's doing. But the FBI has not said a peep about it.
That doesn't mean they're not looking at it.
If they were looking at it, then they would say there's an investigation underway because the FBI is now being humiliated. And they always say, oh, we have an active investigation, we can't comment. Right? The FBI is not looking into this. It's not. Because there isn't one statement on the record by any FBI official saying that they're involved. And the IRS came up with all of the stuff about Hunter Biden not paying his taxes. What did the FBI come up with? Remember, this is almost 5 years. Remember that. So, Cuomo, look, his job to defend the Biden family, that's what he sees his job as. It doesn't matter to me. As an American, I am just outraged about this FBI. Now, on September 20th, as we reported, Attorney General Merrick Garland scheduled testify in front of the House Judiciary Committee. They got to ask him first question, is the FBI looking at the Bidens? He can't say I can't comment on that. He has to say the investigation's underway. I can't comment. He can say that, but then we would know there's an investigation underway, right? There's no investigation underway. Now, there may be by the time Garland gets there, because believe me, he knows. And every question they're going to ask him, he's going to say this thing, oh, I can't comment. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. But he'll be humiliated. So this whole mess is a colossal example of corruption at the federal level. There's no other doubt about it. Okay? I mean, I'm a historian. And there have been bad, bad presidents. Okay? U.S. Grant, he allowed his brother-in-law to run wild and steal money from the Indians. Warren Harding, on and on and on and on. Okay? But this Biden thing's right up there. It's right up there with all of the past corruption. And it's being, the mainstream media largely ignores it, right? And then the Justice Department is run by corrupt Merrick Garland. Boy, is this depressing, Anyway. As I've been reporting, autumn, which we are entering into in 2 weeks, not going to be a good season for Joe Biden. It's not. They're going to come out drip, drip, drip. This is the House committees. Justice Department not going to do anything. They'll try to get Hunter Biden in a position where he pleads guilty to some gun thing, maybe the tax evasion, doesn't do any time, doesn't have to testify, but other people are going to come forward. And you mark my words, that's the memo. All right, as mentioned, top of the program, the president's off to New Delhi, India, one of the worst cities on the planet. The Indian government has spent about $30 million gussing up New Delhi. I don't know how you do that. The poverty there is just, you go to India, there are interesting things to see in that country, but the poverty is something you have never seen anywhere on this planet because there's so many people. India is the most populated country in the world. And 80% of Indians don't have anything. And it's polluted and it's a rough place. There's no Club Meds in India. Okay? So he's off. Hey, it's time to take care of your liver. Data from the American Heart Association indicates that adults with fatty liver were 3.5 times more likely to have heart failure than those without. The American Liver Foundation says that 100 million Americans have fatty livers. These days, we throw everything at our bodies: cholesterol, alcohol, toxins, statins, cigarettes. No wonder so many of us have a sluggish, fatty liver. Your liver helps your body with hundreds of daily functions. It's time you help your liver with Liver Health Formula. Liver Health Formula is an all-natural, American-made supplement that contains 12 clinically proven botanicals to recharge and protect your liver. So try Liver Health Formula and receive a free bottle of nano-powered omega-3 to keep your heart healthy. Go to getliverhelp.com/Bill, claim your free gift. That's getliverhelp.com/Bill. Okay, let's go to the mail. Jim Pascal, Queen Creek, Arizona. Trump's issues are legal. They affect him alone, not the entire country. Biden's issues affect the entire country. I think Trump's issues affect the entire country. I mean, he is the standard bearer right now in the Republican Party. So I disagree with you, Jim. Gentleman's disagreement, though. Ralph, Concierge member. Now, Concierge membership, we've gone over this. It is insurance policy for your life. Okay? Check it out, BillO'Reilly.com. Become a Concierge member. I'm telling you, you got me on your side. Direct access. So Ralph says, Bill, we all know that Biden is not there mentally, so he doesn't know right from wrong. It's his staff that is putting forth policies. He's just the man to get the message out there, and anyone who would vote for him is not voting for him, but the policies the staff is pushing. That's right. The progressive movement controls Biden. So you're voting for the progressive movement, not voting for Joe Biden. Carol, Concierge member. Thank you, Carol. Joe Biden does exactly what Obama tells him to do. Obama is running the country. Okay. So I know that's a common opinion on the right, but I don't hold it. The reason I don't hold it is because Barack Obama doesn't really like Joe Biden. And I have seen not a shred of evidence, none, that Barack Obama is actively involved with the Biden administration. I could be wrong, but I'm an evidence-driven guy. Tasha Sorrell Williams, East Haven, Connecticut. Bill, please discuss homelessness in America. I work for a nonprofit in Connecticut. We're struggling to find shelter for families. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I don't know what you want me to say. Most homeless people are addicted. Okay, we got to house them, but we should house them in a mandatory rehab center. So if the taxpayer is going to pay for their housing and their food, well, they got to try to get off the drugs or alcohol, right? That's the deal. Now, there are a few, maybe 15% of people who are destitute because they get sick or something happens. Now, those people, the states have to take care of them. The safety nets have to take care of them, but not the addicted. And as you know, if you work in this area, most of these homeless are addicted. Libby Berry, Lexington, South Carolina. I thought your program yesterday, September 6th, was one of your best. I've been a premium member since the beginning. I tell my friends about you and quote you to them. If my friend is a Democrat, I walk away. Come on, Libby, that's not open-minded. I told you yesterday, as long as the person is open to hearing the opposing argument or opinion, they're a Democrat, okay. If they're shut off, if they malign you, if they mock you, then you walk away. Daniel Clark, Haverhill, Massachusetts, just read your daily message regarding COVID. I truly believe the push for masks is the work up to the 24 election. So message of the day, mandatory, just get up, BillO'Reilly.com. I've got it there. You'll like it. And if you don't like it, tell me. In regards to your letter, Dan, if the Democratic Party gets behind mandatory masks and vaxxers, they'll lose. Americans are fed up with that. And it's not just Republicans that are fed up with it. They don't want it. They'll lose if that's the strategy. Marie, can't wait for Killing the Witches. I can't either. Sold, I signed about 2,000 of these books over the weekend. So it's out September 26th, Tuesday. If you order in advance, you get it first. If you want signed copies, you got to get the orders in now. You know, if you want to give it for Halloween or you want to give it Christmas, I mean, I'm signing my butt off, but if I sprain my hand, I mean, I am signing so many of these suckers. Anyway, Killing the Witches, about a week before release, I'm going to tell you all about it. But it's witch hunting back then and witch hunting today. So it's a history book, no doubt. And it deals with demonic possession, too. Now, all this is wrapped up in Killing the Witches. Maria, I'm very happy, looking forward to it. And we want feedback, bill@BillO'Reilly.com. You can't give it to me now because you haven't read it, but we always want that. Okay, so we got a brand new feature for Concierge and Premium members. Throw it on up on the screen. It's called Shock and Awe. We did this a while back, and now we're breaking it out so that you can see my interviews on BillO'Reilly.com. The first one to mark the opening of the National Football League is with Rob Gronkowski and Joe Namath, two legends. And you'll find them very interesting. These are just for Premium and Concierge members on BillO'Reilly.com. We're going to have one pretty much every week or every 2 weeks. This is just another feature for you to sign up. And remember, if you sign up for Concierge or Premium membership, you get Killing the Witches free. So anyway, Namath and Gronkowski are there now. So you just pop on in there. And, you know, when we have a pretty good menu, you go here, you go there, you go here, you go there. And both of those guys are really fascinating interviews beyond football. Okay, they really, and Namath got battered. And Gronkowski, huge guy, as you know. I mean, we talk about that, the physical toll that the NFL takes, in college football as well. So I think if you're into football at all, you'll love these interviews. If you're not, we're going to have political interviews. We've got a whole bunch of people that you haven't seen. Again, this is just for Premium and Concierge members on BillO'Reilly.com. If you sign up, you get a free copy of Killing the Witches or any of my other killing books. Okay, so we're going to take a very quick break because we don't like to besiege you with advertisements. And we'll be back with Vivek Ramaswamy in a moment. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. All right, here is the final thought. So it caught my eye that Ramaswamy, running for president on the Republican side, said to an interviewer, hey, I'm not going to duck anybody. I'm not going to dodge anybody. And I said, okay, well, let's give him a shot. So my producers and called him, his staff, and they were very nice, and they're all not very nice, I got to tell you. And then he's going to come on September 19th. Okay, so that's what, a Tuesday, I believe. And I'm going to allot some time to this. It's not going to be a debate so much. It's going to be a discussion. And it's going to be historically based discussion. Because some of the things that he is running on, I'm a little dubious about. All right, I like him and his presentation, got a lot of energy, Young guy, seems to be sincere, brilliant man, made it in a capitalistic system, you know, like all that. But I'm going to talk to him about the history thing, about, you know, how he's arrived at certain conclusions. Putin would be number one. So this is going to be a very, very interesting interview. And I'm sure Vivek knows no cupcakes out of the No Spin News. I mean, we never do that. And I think I'm the most feared interviewer in the world, based upon people who will talk to me and won't talk to me. I did get most of the people, though, you know, interestingly enough. It's not my charm because I don't really have a lot of charm, but I got Hillary Clinton to come in, Obama 3 times, never got Biden. And Biden admitted it to me, face to face, in Washington, D.C. I said, you know, I got your boss on 3 times. Come on, why don't you come on in? He goes, I'm not coming on the Factor. He even knew with, you know, the Factor. Because I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? And then, you know, and I said, I didn't say, are you afraid? I was going to, but I said, do you think there's a downside? You know, one of those. He just laughed. He just totally blew me off. He was smart not to do the interview because he couldn't. I mean, can you imagine? And that was when he was VP. That was years ago. He wasn't the swiftest knife then. Okay, now it would be just unfair. But anyway, Ramaswamy, and I'll have a few of the others on. We invited Nikki Haley. She blew us off, just so you know. We'll give her another chance. But you don't report at me. And I said on WABC this morning on Sid show, the #1 rated morning show on WABC in New York City, that I think, you know, Miss Haley, Governor Haley, Ambassador Haley, is a little imperious, you know, a little up here. I don't think she's down with the folks, but I'd like to interview her. I think we'll give her another chance. I don't expect her to appear. I do not. Because it's like, why do I need this guy? That's the attitude. But anybody who comes in, I give props to. I absolutely give props to. So we're looking forward to seeing Mr. Ramaswamy here on the No Spin News. I will give him probably between 10 and 15 minutes. We'll have a good conversation, and you'll take the measure. And then down the line, we'll see how everything evolves. All right? That's fair? So thank you very much for watching and listening to the No Spin News. I got a new column Sunday. We'll post it for you. I hope you read it. And we'll see you again on Monday. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.